What's that, you say? That's the rock star. Here and fear and fear mongering radio. Left my lights on again. Luckily someone's about to jump it. Imbecile. Get that starter thing charged up so I can use it myself. I haven't charged in a year. Went down to the second annual sports down there and coming up on be up on the 20th day, and this one is coming to the 16th day of January. Snowy here in the great state of Minnesota. You spit fear and cheer throughout the world. Your favorite audio podcast from Sprocker on YouTube. It's Cow Shit, Cow Pie Chop. From the great state of Minnesota, the group home asked me. I said, I think so. I got lucky the guy opening the the hood up. I said, yeah, I need your help. Jumper cabled it up. Like, damn it. But here we are, Fear Mongering Radio. We spread fear and cheer, like I said, all over the world, United States and domestic and abroad. I went and had lunch at a local restaurant, got through the tunnel. Way out, decided to play $5 of pulls, and the first one was a $1. I'm like, okay, maybe $1. So I pulled the next 4 and I give them to her, and she goes, oh, you got something here. And I go, what? And she pulled some off a piece of paper, and you won $300. I'm like, really? Like, yeah. It was emotional. I won a little girl. Played some lovely and talented. Gave her $20. Gave her Sue Ellen 20, and I gave her $100 for lovely and talented Chicago, and put the rest in my drawer. I played two $10. What do you call those raffles? Winner gets 10 or a side by side or something else. So for AOL, whatever the hell it is, but here we are, a lovely and talented Fear Mongering Radio. Snowing here in the great state of Minnesota, the land of 10,000 lakes, plus a couple. We have the time of our life. We always do, and always will. We always know, and we have the ice in town, and the brown shirts are rising. The brown shirts last night. We'll talk about BlindViews, whining and crying about wants to be like him. No, I'm sorry, I don't want to be fake blind guy trapped in my house watching TV. I listened to part of it, went through it, and whining, pissing him off. We don't want to be like you, trust me. I don't want to talk about the guys who's listening to me and Carl. I don't want to be stuck about the garage, the fake blind guy watching TV and watching YouTubers all day and bitch. About a night, I'd say about an hour maybe, because I was at my desk, left at 11 o'clock today. The time of my life. Wonderhussy 101 whining into cheese again. Her usual wine. I'll talk about that. She wants to get a class to grow her channel. She's going to release Wednesdays and Sundays. She wants to grow. I get all this behavior you want, girl, but whatever it may be, but brown shirts. We storm those beaches. Maybe it's time to storm Mar-a-Lago to prevent what's going on in this country. Because we did storm those beaches. We had 1 and 2. Yes, we did. Supposed to end all war, but 1938, September 1st, Hitler decided to invade Poland. Kicked it off, we got dragged in, and we did storm those beaches. Oh, yes, we did. We stormed them to prevent what's going on now with the hunch. Sack for a lot of men and women of the armed forces. Balls this type of oak trees. Snap the necks of the crowds. We freed those Jews who were sent, deported to America. We turned them back to be slaughtered in cold blood. They knew what was going on. They didn't care till they finally got there for the very eyes. The rat line, the blue laws, start burning those churches to the ground. They're crime scenes. It's like upstate New York, a beautiful facility. The guy goes, I'd love to buy it, but God knows how many young men were raped. We had forgotten in Vietnam. 58,000 plus men and women lost their lives, but instead of Bill Clinton and the hunch, draft dodger, convicted felon, adjudicated rapist up in the hill. Flat feet plays an awful lot of golf. Awful lot of golf. Men and women blue. God bless the working class. Yes. God bless working class. But it's the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, the Navy, and the Merchants Coast Guard that are in and on uniform. We thank you so much for the service to this fine, fine country. Without you, we have nothing at all. We always appreciate your service. I've never served. I saw some really cool stuff at the sports show today. Did one for this one. Next is the boat show. Every other day over on the Adventure Channel, someone came over and made a comment on my something so about the Somalians, and I thank you. About Old Man, did the Bear Exposure, did one for that. Was really some cool songs. And the Huss got her tomorrow as her get together, 17th day. I encourage you to go listen to her failure about 101 and whining and not growing. I get what I get, man. Encourage you longer videos necessarily. I've told you before in emails, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, 20-minute videos. Make it simple and sweet. Don't over-edit. I get watch time. I get it. But when you shower, big thing on that. When you shower in the shower at Penn State, we all know the beef stew. Protect people like that. A guy shouted out at the president. He's a pedo protector. I would not shower in the shower at Penn State. Crime scene. You don't staple a man to a fence. Don't like two men having sex, but then go watch two women. That's not a very Christian thing to be doing at all. Not a very Christian thing. Put a condom on, prevent AIDS, herpes, gonorrhea, and the penis. That's all we're asking. Put one on. Prevent that kind of behaviors. It's not a very Christian thing to be doing. Getting mad, being an idiot. Prevent AIDS, herpes, gonorrhea, all that stuff. Unwanted pregnancies. A lot of fresh meat in college to come in. Adoption's the option. A lot of college women already gave birth from spring break. We conceived again. But Crowley should be deported. He's dead. She should be deported. Period. That's all we're asking. See something, say something, read, travel, meet people, understand what the brown shirts are, and what's going on in Minnesota and other places. Scoreboard Restaurant is a limited menu. I get it, people are illegally committing crimes, I get it, but people in this country don't want to work with BlindViews. Claims he can't see, we can see just fine. Dave, 25, refuses to work. I work non-stop, skullduggery, but I make time to go to shows and put up videos no one cares about because I like to do it. Second annual, the one I went down there at Canterbury Park. Left my lights on again. It is what it is. Started her up. Back on the road again, as the song says, by REO Speedwagon. And anytime during anytime, call someone or you will murder somebody. I bet people are murdered by drunk drivers. Your choices in life. Hang on a second. I had let's see if it's let me see here now, because it was hang on a second, because it was not charging. It would need the battery charge, so I might not be able to have any music here for a while, but anyways, we're don't drink and drive. Always call someone. You're gonna murder someone. But yeah, all of a sudden, I don't have any lovely and talented mouse. Can't go over to the other thing, so it is what it is. Window's not open, so we'll go without music for a while. Just have the echo. I'll plug this thing in, and hopefully we'll charge it in time. I don't know. Here we go. See what happens. But anyways, we always appreciate people who come to the show because the mouse battery is empty. That's the way she goes, right? So we'll talk without music. You just hear me in the reverb. But welcome to the show. How in the hell are you? I had a feeling all of a sudden in my intro, all of a sudden the mouse wouldn't work. I'm like, uh-oh. If I had the other window open, then it would go to it automatically, but I don't. So you're going to get me. I guess Dinger is supposed to call the show. I guess. We'll see what happens there. But just me and no music. Talking to you. We had the time of our lives. Like I said, $300 playing. I'm not a big pull tab kind of guy. Last time we won some big money, we were up in Randall, Minnesota. And we sat down at the table where Mom and Dad were like a good 15 years ago. And they always like 6 people at the table, right? And we're playing. We each put $10 in. And, we won, I think, $400 or $500 between us both. And her dad expected us to share it. I said, listen, we just got here. I said, they didn't tell you we're sharing or not. And he was bitter for like about a year on that too. So me and the con were pissed that they all thought we should have shared. I'm like, no, we got there after you guys were playing. Me and her were at the table. We were at your table. It's like we played a friend of mine one time playing bingo, and we said we're not going to share. It was like 6 of them. And we each won $300 playing bingo. And I said, we told you from the beginning I wasn't sharing. Someone won $500. I go, congratulations. I didn't want their money. So he got all bitter up there in Randall, Minnesota that we didn't share. So I'm like, no. But it was fun because the last time I played, I was over at 5A Club about, 6 years ago, and I played $3 worth. And second one was a 1. When I gave her my card today, it was at 1. I'm okay, $1. And she goes, no, you take this card off this thing, and then she turns it over. You went $300. I'm like, what? So it was like off a board or something. So it was called Monkey Money. Okay. So that was kind of fun to win $300. $100 for Chicago. Gave that lady $20, and then I did 2 for a raffle. It's a $10,000, or it's a John Deere. I don't need this. And then the only thing was a 4x side by side, which I can put the cap in, but I don't need that. I'll take the cash for ALS. So, but I thought that was pretty lucky. I'm like, Jesus, but left the lights on. I'm like, you moron. But it's the second annual. It's down at Canterbury Park. I went last year. So I walked around for this channel. We'll come on, like I said, we'll be out on the 20th day. So that's and then this weekend, you'll see tomorrow, you will see, and Sunday, you will see the RV show. I walked around, gave you 2 videos there. Then, so I have stuff out till be the Let me see, for the other channel to the 8th of February, every other day. Next will be the boat show. That's coming up, which I love to go to. I love going to the boat. I love going to the show. It's fun. I mean, walk around, show people what I'm looking at. I'm not using any thumbnails at all for their channel this year. I'm just going to let go. So anyway, I listened to the leader of the Brown Shirts, and I actually heard him say, where's Eva Braun? He was looking for his second in command. She wasn't in the building. I was shocked that she wasn't there. Squirrel Bait Parody wasn't there. He said they want to know where she's at. Well, after she's put stuff on me, not once but twice, then dirty deleted. So he was whining and crying. It was kind of like a whiny, crying day today, because he bitched that people want to be like him. No, like the song says, want to be like you. No, I don't think so, honey bun. I don't want to be like you, stuck in my garage and above the garage downstairs in your studio. And he was also bitching about because I know that Tater put a video up before he went live. It was snowing up in his area, and I told Carl, I'm sorry, I don't know why Tater has. I don't care what Carl says. If I'm having a 4-wheel drive, if I'm running around, like I was telling Carl too, at the RV show, and there was a really cool. I think what Sarasota Tim has, he has his little pool, and I saw a couple for like $20,000, which I really liked. The one I liked had a bed we walked on the right side, it had the kitchenette to your left, the header, and the shower in the shower. I wouldn't shower in the shower at Penn State, right? And I would take the bunk beds out. Those are for the children, and I would use that, take the bunks out of the corner, and I put my golf clubs in there, I put my bicycle in there, and my fishing stuff. And then I'd get myself an F-250, and Carl says 4-wheel drive, and if I want to go somewhere in the wintertime, I can get around. I can't believe he only has rear-wheel drive. I'm driving my 4-wheel drive truck around the country. That's what I'm gonna do. I look at some of the Sprinter vans they had. Those things were like, what was it? How much they cost? Like $220,000. No, I'm sorry. You can move around. I'm gonna drive my car, pull my house. It's a basic bubble. If I want to go to courtside, I can go to courtside. I can hang out. And I got my shower and stuff, and you have your black water, whatever else I want to do, because I can be running around doing stuff. I'm playing every public golf course I can find in any city I'm at. That's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, I'm not going to be screwing around with any behavior. I don't need these fifth wheels. And I told one guy from the salesperson, I said, make sure you get this looked at for at least. He kind of looked at me to make sure before you get looked at it, go listen to Liz Amazing. And the salesman kind of gave me a dirty look. I'm sorry, but before you spend $90,000 on this fifth wheel, make sure it's okay. But it was pretty funny to why? I wonder why it's why it's not plugged in. That's why, That's why some reason it got unplugged. So there we go. We're plugging it in right now. Duh. Must have got unplugged. But anyways, wasn't plugged in the wall for the recharge it. So we'll see what happens here. But anyways, that was fun at the RV park. I could get myself a 4-wheel drive for $80,000, F-250, and drive my car and pull my house and have the box come out. But yeah, he was bitching about Trader and bitching about people want to be like him. Nobody wants to be like you, sweetheart. Nobody wants to be like you. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be watching Tater. All being a reaction channel. I get it. Chris, call me Chris. I've always liked her. She's one of my favorite. She's a beautiful young lady, and I used to love her shorts. People stole a lot of her shorts. Many, many times they sold her stuff. She's very good, very creative, funny creator. She was stalked by somebody because she lived in Canada. I think she's got a boyfriend. Does a lot of her editing for her, and she was getting harassed by people nonstop. Skullduggery behavior going on, right? So that's been a major problem with her, and I feel sorry for her because she seems like a really nice person. But I don't know. It's kind of disturbing. But she does now reactions. Call me Chris. It's with a K. Call me Chris. And she does a lot of reaction, and I get it. It's easy. I'm doing reaction right now. I'm live on the fly without my music, right? You're just getting me in the echo. Okay. A little something different until it decides to. I don't know. I guess I'm going to charge something. I think you should plug it in. To the wall, right? If you can charge it, that'd be a good idea. Just like me leave my lights on second time in a week. My mind's just. I have so much stuff in my mind right now with my uncles, and so much fabric, so much crap at the computer. I just have so much racing through my mind right now. trying to do videos and trying to get stuff done, taking care of business at home and doing stuff. It runs through your mind. But I'm a go kind of person. I don't relax, but just when I got so much stuff going in my mind, I turn my lights off. It pissed me off. I got out the car. I'm like, no, don't tell me it wouldn't open. I'm like, damn it. I'm like, but hang on a second. See if I get this. If we don't look at this, hang on. Come on, there we go. Okay, all right, here we go. So I can do it quickly. A little. We'll go over here. We'll light a wash. There we go. All right, I can plug this back in. There we go. There we go. I can plug it back in. There we go. Sorry, back in. There we go. So if I'll plug it in. I can go back. So that's a light a wash. We're on that's a longer one. I'll just go to the next one if I have to. So, anyways, but the music is back after plugging it in and realizing I should do it the right way, right? But what was my thought process here? But it's I'm doing reaction on the fly, but I like making videos. And I like working for a living. I don't want to be stuck. He's about watching TV, and that's why he's trapped in the house, claiming he's blind. Again, he may not have peripheral, but he knows how to see. He can see. He can work for a living. This fake blind guy behavior, and he doesn't listen. He's talking about me and Carl. I'm sorry, because I'm the only one who openly does audios on this guy, videos, and bitch about the guy. I love to whine about the guy. It's fun. I think it's a gas to bitch about the guy. He's fun to audit and give shit to. But trust me, young man, I don't want to be like you, living in the ghetto in Harrisburg, where the hell you live, and you're so bitter towards Tater that you're just constantly watch the guy and then audit the guy and write down your notes and do your stuff. And Carl, and I think, what did he say? I know that Tater, because he's gonna have a studio. Hey, my studio when you do behind me, my stuff, all my crap, my little office here. No big deal, right? Okay, it's minor. So he thinks that his studio is the way it's supposed to be, right? This is my studio, and no one can, like Carl is going to have a green stream. That's we're talking about how to have the back behind him, have his studio picture with him in it or something. But it's just this idea that because Tater is going to have a podcast, good for him. I think it's great. That he can't have his own studio. Yeah, he can. There's plenty of people that have studios, real TV people that are on ESPN. They have their studio stuff behind them. You don't own the ability to have your own studio. Some people go all out on it. I don't like doing live stream on YouTube unless I stream it over on Spreaker, then it goes up on Cowpote podcast. But I do like the music that runs through my ears. You had without it for a while because it's the way she goes. Made some poor choices with the mouse, right? That's the way she goes. But he was crying and whining that life sucks and whatever. No one wants to be like you, sweetheart. Nobody does. Okay. I wish I could be a quarterback for the National Fix-It League. Damn right, or a goalie for my beloved Blackhawks. It doesn't work that way. I got life dicked. I can feel pain. I can see, I can hear. People are in wheelchairs. I tweet at Zane B Sports, good friend of mine. I'm coming to Chicago. You want to know when? I met him in Chicago last time he won. He's in a wheelchair. I mean, you don't know, and you talk to the guy. I've seen him on Facebook. He's always doing something, man. He's working for, I think the King. He's doing something. He's got a podcast. He only gets 5-6 views on YouTube, but that's whatever. That's too bad. I know he's on TikTok, but he's a very good writer. I told JaffyToad.com to write for him. I can't help Chris do that, but whatever. But it was just a wine fest. Whine about this, whine about that. Where's his girlfriend? Where in the hell is she? So it was pretty entertaining. It was pretty funny. Whine. I want to be like me. You don't leave the house. You watch people all day and bitch. It's just easy to do. Mikey, you're mad at Mikey, you're mad at Tater. And don't tell me you don't watch Tim because everyone else talks about Tim. It's not that. I just feel sorry for you. I can listen to a little bit of his videos and figure the guy out. It's just a lonely troll who wanted to fight me, which I told him, I'm not a fighter, but let's say I was really a single guy, and I went down there and took him up on it and kicked him into his life, which I'm not a fighter. He'd come to court with his cane. He beat up a poor white guy who can't see, a cripple. But that's like when he wanted to fight. It's like, listen, it's like, I don't want to beat up on a poor white guy, okay? And I'm not a fighter. I'd never be able to get on a plane from Minnesota. But anyway, it's kind of funny he did that too. It's like, someone also said, call the show. And he kind of looked at it and realized it, because the whole show depends on who's talking to him in the chat room. Again, it's voice activated. He's reading the chat room. I'm telling you right now what I'm thinking off the top of my head, okay? We had a snafu with the mouse, right? So I'm talking to you right now, right? We're having the time of our lives. Shout out to Barium Exposure. Great show yesterday. That was a good blues one, the Tip Jar Blues. Play that back for a buddy of mine who's a shallow driver. I sent it to him, and I go, he loved that. He goes, yeah, because he's a guitar player. I said, you get a little harmonica in there. I'd love to be able to learn to play harmonica someday, some year, make that commitment. I love harmonica. He's a very good harmonica player, great guitar player. But, yeah, it's like, feel sorry for me. It's like, no. You got left the government. You went down to Florida for something, and it was boring, and no one cared, and all you do is sit in your office and bitch about Tater. About whatever he's doing with the rock stuff, and whatever his boss said. When he points out the trailer that it's got a dent in it, it's like, Jesus Christ, just like his girlfriend, Eva Braun, but what the trailer? So what? It's got a dent in it. Okay, all right. Mikey this and Mikey that, and then other people. We don't care about all these people. Bunny plays here, all his girlfriends. No one cares about this behavior. No one cares. So another whiny one today, and I love her dearly. You guys know I support her. I support Wandering Gypsy as well. Tomorrow is the big meet and greet for her, and she was walking around. Go listen to it. It's about 30 minutes. But how her channel is whatever it means. Some guy told her to have longer videos. I can disagree with that. I've told her before in emails, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. She did spread out. Someone else told her Monday, so now she's like Wednesday, Sunday, and I get it. But it's the watch time, and I get it. And my channels, it is what it is on both channels. But I love, it's easy to sit in like I said, like the head of the brown shirts, to sit in your office and watch somebody and then bitch about it. I'm doing this. I went down. I took 3 hours of comp time. Won $300. Just like, I got lucky today. Went down there and left my lights on, but some guy came by, perfect time to jump my vehicle. I'm like, geez, perfect timing. I want to give him some money. He goes, nope, you're fine. So I started right up again. So I was like, I got really lucky. It started. But I went down. They did 4 videos for the other channel, and then 1 for this channel. I'm doing this. I find time for this, but I got to find time for her, and I got lots going with my uncles. I got a lot of computer stuff I got to do. I got both of them are going on. One's going to Canada. She's going to Canada and Edmonton, and she's going to go to Toronto and Montreal, and he's going out to Carolina and Texas, and I got to get all that stuff organized. It's all in my head what I got to do. So, I enjoy working. I was talking to, what's his name? Scotty. When I worked for International Hair Goods, I did makeup. And I was also warehousing. And I did hazmat and coordinated. And I did that. I learned how to do this stuff at work. And you can always learn. You can achieve it, just like with my putting together, cars and stuff. That's all I've learned from my dad and my uncle, right? But she was whining and, that she's going to go through some 101 class or something on YouTube. It's like, I would tell her she's done a lot of filler videos, and then the one when she shaved her underarm, people didn't watch it very long. When she has the bikini thing on there, so I would tell her you got to get back to old stuff, and she's got to get on the road like the Woo wanted to do. He wanted to go see the road, and I know she's doing Route 66 with some other guy. She could do Route 66 by herself. She doesn't need to take some guy along with her. Like when she went out to Australia, no one really cared, but she's got to get back to the roots of going to different places. I told her that in emails, and I wish her all the luck in the world, but she does the I'm lonely, I feel sorry for me, the views are down. That's the way she works. They go up and down. I get it. She makes her money on YouTube, and people do support her, just like Kurt Bagger. People giving her money and stuff. I talked to Scooter on the phone about this behavior. I'm sorry. She'd be the one that maybe I would give money to, but I'm not going to. I could easily put that money in an envelope and not told her and shipped her. I'm not going to. Same thing with Wandering Gypsy, love her too as well. But it's just, I'm sorry, I don't think longer videos. I mean, Carpetbagger goes on forever on these 15-minute videos. I think if you do a good, solid 20-minute video, I mean, listen, a lot of World War II. Imagine that one where all the vehicles went after they were captured, how they all separated, went to different places. It was a 25-minute video, great listening. It was a good story. So I wish her all the luck in the world. I really wish Wonderhussy all the luck in the world. I really, really do. But she does. He feels sorry for me. The views and this or that. I get it. You know, she wanted to start a second channel. I have 2 channels. There'd be a lot of work for her to do 2 channels because she wants to go over all her stuff she did. Because she thinks someone needs to push her from above. She punches down. Whenever you watch her when she's on with Wandering Gypsy, you can tell it's a little, she's kind of put out. When Wandering Gypsy's on her video, she's fine. But she doesn't like to punch down. She wants to punch up. So if she was on my, let's say for some reason I met her and I happened to interview her for my show, she wouldn't give me all whatever. And like I said, I'll support this woman. I'll support Carolyn RV. Any women on here, on this video, even thick and rich. Not easy to for that matter, any creator. I used to top at the Daily Woo before he passed away. I tell you guys, go check him out. I mean, he got kind of boring, but because YouTube people don't care about that stuff anymore. Carpetbagger went on a cruise. They had fun with the housekeeper. He's off the, that was, whatever he was eating like a pig. Good for him, But he's, I'm paid at work, man. I mean, I get whatever I get. I made $100 and whatever I made here, and $1,600, whatever it was on Spreaker for doing this audio, which I love to do. But I don't know. It's just sometimes when I hear her bitch, I'm like, woman, I get it. You want to make money, and you want to have people support you on YouTube, but you can't do filler videos when you're doing stuff like that. There was that one guy in Utah that passed away last year in a car accident. I saw some of his videos, very good. And I get BlindViews expects all this over editing, the woo, which is kind of point and shoot. Same thing kind of like Carpetbagger does. He points, he puts it together, and it's done. Here's what I'm doing. Nothing wrong with that, man. I went down and did 5 videos, 1 for this channel, 4 for the other channel. Walked around, talked to some people, had some fun, gave you a whole look on it. RV show, I did 2 for this, 6 for the other one. Walked around, looked at stuff, gave my opinion. That's what I love to do. This is what I'm doing in my state, That's, I've always, the Adventure channel, I did a video every single day for the longest time, and I had fun doing it. But after a while, I'm not going to I would be under the gun to do that, I'm not making any money, but I had fun doing it. I smoked a hell of a lot of cigars doing it, but I cry for her and anybody else that needs to have all the, just like, and same thing with BlindViews. He's an e-beggar. Anytime you have an ability to look for dry bagging, there's money down there, and if I live stream, all from you is a like. You like this audio or you share it. That's all it is to me. No one ever gives me any money. Never asked for a damn thing. I have my PayPal, but it's for my business, selling on eBay and selling on FakerBook. I just sold a 50-inch monitor. It had a little crack in it and brought it home, and I sold it for $400. Guy came and got it. It had a little crack. Another one at work, it's got a little dent. I'm going to take that home too as well. He goes, you have another one, let me know. They're going to throw it away, I'll take it. $400, it's a monitor. So, I mean, some people put me on eBay. Some people do no one's got it on here. It's none of your damn business. I get it. She wants to make money. Love her dearly. Same thing, Wandering Gypsy. She has cookbooks. No one cares about cookbooks. And I hate to say it to her. There's cookbooks all over the place. I get it. And, she's trying to be like the Huss. But, again, I'm talking, Mark talked about it. I don't want to hear you bummed out. I don't want to hear it. I left my lights on my car. I got lucky and someone started it for me, and I got lucky. But, we all have our problems in life. People don't come to YouTube to hear you piss and moan about your life. And I get it. Like I said, I've always respected the world for the Huss. I'd love to meet her someday. I think it'd be fun to do a video with her. Even the Daily Woo, if I was a single man, he was alive, I'd love to say, get to hold the guy. Hey, let's me and you drive around Lake Superior if the Huss was in the area or something. Say, hey man, let's say I have a camper or something that I can sleep. I have a camper. I can pull her camper, and she can see in the back. I can see in the back of the truck, whatever. And we go around the whole the whole Lake Superior. It'd be fun to go with her. You know, I mean, something like that. It'd be fun to take her around the whole 9 yards. It'd be a great summer trip. It'd be fun, Lake Superior trip. You'd go all the way around the damn thing. But I don't know. I just at times. Just the whining, pissing with these YouTubers. There was one guy who was Black and White Sports, and he did an emergency podcast because when he went live, he only had 7 people in the box. When I do a live stream, I do a lot of my old live streams. I mean, I get my point across, I delete them, and he was like, "Oh my God, we're gonna have to do this or that." It's like, "Oh please!" It was another guy who was over on. I have Rumble too as well. No big deal. Maybe you get 10, 15. I just expanding my reach. I put this up over there. Put this on TalkShoe. You know, whatever I get. You know, it's I feel sorry for him. The guy was like whining, "Oh, we're gonna have to have some more crowdfunding because he has all these subs." Yeah, some get pushed out, some don't. And I'm subbed maybe in this channel 10, 15, and there I'm at 3 or 4. If I need to find BlindViews, I'll go type it in. If I need to see Wonderhussy, I type her in. Okay, I just go find him. I don't need to give him a sub. I get you on all these subs. I get it. Subs for views. I get it. You know what? I have this. What is it? 6? What over 1,000? I see Dinger made 1,000. Great, happy for it. Only thing is get monetized, and YouTube pushes it out. And I get it, you know. That's why I do other things besides working both jobs at the airport. I'll make whatever it is this weekend, cash in my pocket. Like I said, I got lucky making $300 playing a pull tab. That doesn't happen all the time, but I got lucky. Way to go, man. I'm working on the second fire truck. That's going to be a $15,000 job. And there's a lot of stuff to do for rug burn. Do a lot of programming and getting it around. He pays me a salary for that behavior. And that's all I like to do because that's what I do. I'd be under a bridge. I just, again, anybody, if it's Tater or if it's Carpetbagger or the Wonderhussy or Wandery Gypsy or anybody out there I see always e-begging, asking for money, dry begging, I cry for them. I really cry for them. Oh my God, I need this, I need that, I want this. Just Mikey out there too as well. These people just, but I get people like Scooter giving money. It just drives me insane. It drives me insane that people have to ask for money all the time. Let's see if Scotty's in the building. He was on with Barium Exposure yesterday. Let's see. We'll see if Scooter talk about life and vibe. Monty Python.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.
Miss Lewinsky, Yahoo, man. Welcome to the show, man. How the hell are you doing? You like that? You like that outro?
Yeah, I can't talk long. I'm in the sports book right now at the Golden Nugget.
Oh, okay.
Trying to find a bet to place.
Nice. I see. You're in this. Yeah, I know they get very picky when you. I heard you on with Barium Exposure yesterday. So very good with him yesterday, having a good time of your life on there. So you had fun with Barium Exposure. So.
Yeah, it was nice to talk to him.
Yeah,
the dearly departed.
Mm-hmm. I told him to do a show. I went to Minnesota. I went to a sports show today, and looked at some stuff. Walked around, did 4 for the other channel, 1 for this channel, which will be out on Tuesday. So I had time. Left my lights on my car again, like a moron. So someone was by, and I don't know. I have so much in my mind. I don't know how I figured to turn my lights off. It just pisses me off. When I did that, I couldn't believe it. You gotta be kidding me. So I'm like, it just pisses me off.
Trying to find a quiet hallway here.
Okay, you're okay. I played today. I was at a restaurant. And I put $5 out for played some pull tabs, and the first was a 1, right? So I thought it was like $1. She goes, well, it's off this placard. So she pulls the placard at $300. I'm like, really? It was bizarre. I thought it was just a $1, but they took it off the placard. She goes, you won $300. It was called Monkey Money. So I'm like, Jesus. So I gave her $20, and I gave Sue Ellen 20, and I played some what do you want to call it? Some a raffle for it's either $10,000 or side by side or some John Deere thing. So it's be February 13th will be the drawing. So I'm like, what the hell? It goes for ale.
Did you send Tim anything though?
I think I called you out on something before, but sending money to people. Like my wife, I said, this guy I love him dearly. I met the guy. I said I was at the RV show, and I was talking to Carl about this with Tater, and I listen to his. It doesn't have a 4-wheel drive. I'm sorry, if I'm driving around with a 4-wheel, I know I call it. I'm driving around the country. I'm driving a 4-wheel drive. That's just me, an F-250. I saw some really cool for like 18, 19 grand or 20 grand. Some really nice pulls that had like in the corner. I liked one. I really liked. The bed was on the right. It had 2 bunk bed for kids, but I would take those out if I bought it, and that'd be my storage for my golf clubs, my bike, and my fishing rods. Because it had a nice little shower to shower in the shower, and it had. I told the guy, and I'd buy that. It was like under 20 grand, perfect for me. And then I would get my F-250. I'd probably get a GMC or something, and have the double thing, and then it'd have the box would come out, so you can pull the box out. You can pull it out and want to store stuff. That's the way I would travel. I don't care what Carl says. That whole makeup is like 120 grand, give or take. Instead of buying these, they were like for 225 grand with the Sprinter vans, and you can't even move in them. Are you kidding me? I'm not paying that. I'm like, are you? Jeez. Yeah, the Sprinter vans are 220 grand. 220 for a Sprinter van. It's all set with all you need. Because you have a little trailer, kind of like what Tim. Does Tim have a slide outs on his or not? Or is it just a basic? Does Tim have a slide out, or is this just basic?
Yeah, there's 2 slides in it.
Okay, so I wouldn't have any slides on mine, so I wouldn't have slide on mine. I don't need a slide out. My point is, because when you have a slide out, it's more crap's going to go wrong. But I would have what he has that. But I would have you walk in, the bed to my right, you've got your stove to your left, your TV's above your head, and then your bunks, I take them out, and that's my storage area. That's what I would do. But I saw one for 20 grand like that. I'm like, I'd buy that tomorrow. I told the guy I'd yank those out, and that'd be my storage area. And I'd have a 4-wheel drive. But Tater doesn't have a 4-wheel drive, and he's up in there in the White Mountains where it can get snow. I don't care. I know Carl says cost more money, but to me, it's a waste of good suffering.
What kind of truck does Tater have? Is it it's an F-150?
I think it's a F-150. And to me, if you're going to build a truck, it better be 4-wheel drive. I'm sorry, none of these rear-wheel drive. You're driving a truck, it better be 4-wheel drive. That's all I'm telling you. Okay. I mean, my wife has an all-wheel drive vehicle. She drives year-round. Okay. I've never had the day I married her, we traded her vet in. She goes, "Where are we going?" "You're getting an all-wheel drive vehicle." That's all she's ever driven. That's all she's ever driven. I'm not going to get any phone calls. You're going to be in the ditch. Okay. That's all she's ever.
Does Tater tow his Ford behind the bus?
No, he has someone. When they brought it, someone brought it for him. I think Chubbles did. So that's why he's really not a real Nomad. Nomad doesn't have all that stuff. Nomad is you take in your trailer, you drive your car, you pull your house. I'm not driving my house and pulling my car. Having a Class A, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
That's what I do. I've got a Class A.
Okay.
It's a small one, and I pull a little bitty car behind it just to have.
That's not what I'm doing. That's fine. That's your business. I'm not doing that. I'm not having 2 engines. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Definitely 2 engines to maintain. No doubt about it.
I get it. There's one guy I've seen. He's big class. He had a big Class A, right? Huge Class A, and then he was pulling a truck. Okay, a 4-wheel, and then in the back was two like mini bike or something, whatever it was. So he had like something. I'm like, really? I mean, are you kidding me? To me, I'm gonna be simple and easy. That's just my personal opinion. I mean, I'm not maintaining 2 engines. I'm gonna drop my house in a nice RV park. I'm gonna go play golf someplace. That's just me. Yep. I don't need 2 engines. I'm not doing a Class A. When you want to get it fixed, it's diesel, right? Is it diesel or is it gas?
No, mine's gas.
Okay, I'm not getting a diesel either. But
yeah, I do all the maintenance myself, and then
that's cool.
If anything big breaks on it, then I take it somewhere. But
no, it's cool. I mean,
haven't had any issues yet.
Right. Well, it depends how I was at the RV show. I told that one right in front of the salesman, "You better get looked before it leaves the yard." The guy looked at him. I said, "You better make sure." I said, "Go listen. Liz Amazing. She'll tell you all about it." The guy kind of looked at him. "I'm just telling you before you give this guy 90 grand because it was a 5th wheel, and he was trying to sell it to her." And I said, "You go watch Liz Amazing." I said, "You make sure you look at this thing before it's like buying a used car." But I told the guy kind of looked at me. I pissed off a guy last year, same thing. A couple of guys. Yeah. I'm like, "I'm sorry, man. I'm spending. If I'm buying it from you, I'm going to get looked at before I buy it. I'm not taking these things off a lot. I mean, the bigger these things get, the worse they are." So.
Yeah, mine is about as small of a Class A as you can get.
Correct.
I think it's 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Gasoline.
Yep.
Yes, it's pretty low maintenance.
So you talked with Barium Exposure, Alfie. Let's talk about let's talk about life and vibe. The craziness of that woman in that video I watched. You sent me the link to it, so I watched that. I didn't have to go look for it. I appreciate that. I watched that, and I was like, what a horror story on this one. What is wrong with that woman? What is wrong with her?
Well, I think that particular video, how long was that thing? 3.5 hours?
Yeah, that's a long time. That's a long time.
Then she did another live for members only that was a couple hours. Then she did another one yesterday that was about 2.5 hours. And then when I left the motorhome about a half hour ago to come over here, she was live again.
Yeah, that woman's nuts. That woman is nuts. She's just a man hater, and just, I mean, she probably found your picture because it was a live stream. So she took the chance that she would see you in a live stream. That's why. So she,
yeah,
that's
I would believe that.
That's what she went to, the live, because she was thinking you're going to be on. Then she got lucky. That's what it was all about. She went to the live stream, so she's going to see you. You know, so. I've had people put me on pictures. I appreciate that's obsessive. I talk about people. Yes, I do. That's what I do. But I wouldn't sit there and put you up on a screen and then just bitch about you for with this high-pitched Monty Python psychotic, behavior.
Yeah.
I mean, my God. I mean, I've had Thick and Rich talk about me sometime, but she doesn't. She'll just may mention me in passing. Thick and Rich, but it's like, Jesus, that woman just, because if you gave her money, have you gave her money before or what?
After she put my picture up, I sent her $10 just to say thanks. I really enjoyed that.
What'd she say?
It's the reverse psychology thing.
What'd she say?
She thanks me. She claims that the donations go to take care of her.
That's a bunch
dogs.
Of BS. I've got 2 dogs and a cat, and I need money from you too as well.
I'm just looking for a quiet spot to talk for a second. Oh, am I really? Okay. Sorry about that. That's good. I was in an employee zone.
Oh. Shame on you if you can't dance too, right?
Well, they didn't throw me in jail, so that's good.
That's right. Just say you're an award-winning podcast.
Thanks, guys.
Just say you're an award-winning podcast. That's all you gotta say. That's all you got to say. You're an award-winning. No one really cares. But at the beginning of the show, I had a little problem with music, so my mouse, she unplugged the wall, but I put it back in. It wasn't plugged in, so no music for like about 5 minutes as I wait for it to plug in. So
yeah,
that's the way she goes. But it was good to see on Bear Exposure. He had the time of his life with playing the music and stuff. So I like the blues ones that were the Tip Jar Blues. The show that was pretty good. I like those. Those were good songs.
Yeah. Those were a couple of really good tunes.
Yeah. Well, when you write it to beauty, you type the thing, and then the Wonderhussy one. That was the first song was good. I really liked the first one. Was really good because she did a video today. Whine about her life that she's by herself and that she's met some YouTuber and he convinced her to do a Wednesday, Sunday, and then she's going to go do a YouTube 101 class to learn how to grow her channel. But she does too many videos. I love her dearly, I do. And it's she has a meet and greet tomorrow, but she does these piss and moan, feel sorry for me every 6 months. It's like, woman, it's like you are who you are. You can try to change where you are, and it's like I get it. So she's going to try to do a 101 class and try to grow her channel because she's all about subs. It's the quality, not the quantity. And YouTube is changing. People this generation don't really care about Wonderhussy. Even the Daily Woo, his channel is slowly.
Is she charging for this class?
She's gonna. There's some guys in Utah that are. It's a YouTube 101 class she has to go to. So she's
going to it. Okay, I thought she was holding the class.
No, she's gonna go on this. They're in Utah, and she's gonna. They're gonna tell her how to grow her channel, which I think that cow was out the barn. And I love her dearly. I've tried to send her emails one day years ago. Listen, I said. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, 20 minutes. But he's trying to get her to go longer than 30. I'll listen to World War II stuff. I love an informational one. I've listened to Hershey's one in the middle of that one. It's like an hour 15 about the factory. I'll listen to that. But if you want to show me something, I just need 12 minutes, 15 minutes. Like I try to keep my videos on on my channel, right? I try to keep them on this channel, under 20 minutes if I have to. You know what I'm saying? On my other channel.
You mean you don't need 3 hours to review a 7-minute Sarasota Tim video?
No, I don't. I don't need to do that. I mean, I don't need to do that. But some people just. I mean, you don't love to talk. I mean, you know that. I mean, it's just it's. I mean, you talk for a while.
I hadn't noticed.
That's why I like to podcast, because I like to give my opinion. Just like BlindViews was bitching about his. He was bitching about, what was he bitching about? He was bitching about being a reaction fan, which is simple. Okay, today I got off 11 o'clock. I went $300 playing pull tabs, got lucky. I went down to the sports show, second annual, left my lights on, but I did 4 videos for the adventure, 1 for this one. And to me, it's easy to sit in your office, like right here, and do this, but I also like to go do things to show people what I do in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? And you do your drone stuff. That takes time. Okay, but it's easy to sit in your office like she does and sit there for 3, because she must not be married. If I do over a 2-hour show, she comes in the room, what's going on? Unless she's gone, let's say she's gone somewhere, I could do it, but I'm not going to. But I could not imagine a 3.5-hour show. I couldn't imagine it.
No, it's insanity. It's crazy.
But she's an obsessed woman. She's just the bitterness. When you gave it to me, I'm like, my God, let's put a picture guy up and bitch about. I'm like, my God.
I saw Styler posted a video about Sarasota Tim triggering Monty Python.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched it yet, but I'm gonna look at it tonight when I get back.
I guess he's mad because I'm not tagging him anymore. Well, so what? So when you're gonna piss him on about who would you shower in the shower at Penn State, and you think it's funny, that's entirely up to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The whole point of that thing, which you can't. I don't care. Carl says I will call out for the military, storm on those beaches, and what they're doing here in Minnesota with down in the ice. Shoot, they shot someone in the leg yesterday, and I would not shower in the shower at Penn State. It's not a funny thing. It's a fact. So a lot going on up there in your area right now. It's just, and right now it's snowing a little bit, so it's gonna be cold this weekend. So if it was really nice, then they would riot. And when the George Floyd thing happened, it rained the following day. He was murdered, and Tom Bernard on KQ said, and he goes, they will riot on Tuesday because it was supposed to be nice. Because I'm not going to riot in the rain, would you? No. He goes, they better be out there. And guess what happened? The whole town got on fire that night. The whole town was on fire. And he said, you better get out there. And they didn't do it. And then the Tampon Tim, and they were texting back and forth what to do. Let's get them out there. It was just, that whole thing came down to a pack of cigarettes and a fake $20 bill and a cop who had a hard-on for George Floyd. And then the whole town burned the ground. That's just, I love this town, I love this state, and it just pisses me off when that happened. We made a lot of money on that stuff at my job. We made about $15 million of work, so we made a lot of money on that destruction. So we made a ton of money. We're still doing work because they're rebuilding stuff too as well. So whatever. We made a lot of money on that stuff. So whenever there's a problem, we make money. So that's
let's hope it's not as bad this time around.
Well, it's white folk right now, but if there's more shootings, and like I said in the video, I talk about storming those beaches, right, in World War II, then maybe it's time to storm Mar-a-Lago. Because
it may happen.
I'm just telling you, because he speaks one language, the language of money. That's all he speaks. And if you went after his golf courses, if you went after don't storm the White House, because that's my house, okay, and your house. But if they were to storm Mar-a-Lago and burn that place to ground, he'd be pissed. I'm not advocating it, but if he knows that language of money. He doesn't pay his bills. He hates it. But if you went after his golf courses or something and stormed them, he would understand that, because then he speaks language of money. Because he knows what. He doesn't diverse. He gets from his kids what he gets in emails every day, how the business is going. Trust me, he still knows. He's not stupid. He knows.
I'm sure he does.
Well, that's why he wants Venezuela, because he wants Venezuela for? He wants to put golf courses out there, trust me. Because it's a beautiful country. It's gorgeous. So he wants that, whatever. I mean, it's November, September 1st. I mean, the Poland whole behavior is going on with the hunch, and it just pisses me off. So whatever. I just, I get the illegals, but there's a scoreboard down here for my house. They have a limited menu because half their cooks all left because they're afraid of the ice, so they left.
Yeah.
So it's unfortunate. I hate to see it, but
wow, crazy.
Oh, I know. But yeah, Life and Vibe. She's been a little bitter. She's been very, very bitter. But BlindViews says that we're jealous of him. He said because for some reason. So you're running around being a free man, screwing around. I guess you want to sit in your above the garage and piss and moan about people. So I think you better get home and you better get yourself a studio because you're jealous of him. I guess we all want to be.
I guess so.
Damn, Jesus. Well, he's jealous. He's jealous of Tater. He's so jealous of Tater. He's so jealous of Tater. He wants to be just like Tater. So,
I'm a couple videos behind on Tater. I'm going to watch those tonight.
Hang on. We got a private phone call here. Hang on a second. Hang on.
Yeah, right.
Where's Scott? Hang on. There we go.
Call.
Hang on.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail,
Hello.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live with Scooter.
Oh, Scooter. What's up?
What's going on?
Well, not much. I'm just leaving work, something Carl would never do. He doesn't have a job. So,
That's cruel.
What's that?
yeah, well, some of us still have to schlep it. So here I am.
Dinger was supposed to call the show, I guess. The real Dinger.
Oh. So, Scooter, did you see Carl's live where Dinger did call the show?
I did not see that yet. I think I watched part of it, but there's just so much being posted. I can't keep up with all of it. It's crazy.
Were you the one who said you like Sniffers Row? You never heard before Sniffers Row?
I got nothing against Sniffers Row.
No, I thought you didn't heard it or something.
What's Sniffers Row?
That's when you're a strip bar. You're right up front. You're right in the front row of Sniffers Row, and you're. Because me and a buddy of mine were at a strip bar in downtown Minneapolis years ago, maybe 25, and there was two black guys in front of us, and we were right behind them. So they were Sniffer Row. They were ticking 10s and 20s in their G-strings, and we were like, I'm going, okay, it's his birthday, and I was like, okay, this is nice. We got free look and a free Sniffer Row. It was like nice, a free ride, man. We flew first class. It was nice.
Well, here at the gentleman's establishment, they have to still be partially covered up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like they have to, they can, how can I say this without being bad? They have to have like Band-Aids or something covering them.
Okay.
Look like flesh colored. It's really weird. So.
A good friend of mine, Georgia Peach, I haven't spoken in a long time because he knows I don't like the hunch, but he got kicked out of Cheaters in Florida down there in Cocoa Beach for being a little too handsy. They showed him the door, so he's been a little too handsy.
Yeah, so it's not very like. What's the point in going if they're still like covered up a little bit?
I agree totally. You want to see the whole,
They're not very full here. Like
might as well go to the beach.
First turn.
What?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you might as well just use the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
So.
Well, hey man, I got to get out. Hey, can I get out of here?
Sure, you can get out. Thanks for coming on, Scooter. I appreciate it, man. Make some bets. Who you taking?
Yeah. Say again.
Who you taking?
I'm taking Bears money line.
Okay.
And the over.
Here's what I would do for fun. Four teams. I would go for $10. Take Denver, Seattle, take Houston and Chicago on a $10 four-parlay card right there. All money line. So take Denver, Seattle, Houston, and Chicago all together on one parlay card for $10. See what happens.
That could work.
Try that.
And then I'm going to probably take Indiana, give them the points and the over on that one too.
Here we go. We have so you're taking the space of bear exposure. So you're gambling. Maybe you'll get to see Pat Benatar in concert then.
Good luck.
Hey, all right. I'll talk to you guys later.
Thanks, Scooter. Bye.
Take care.
There he goes. He was on with Bear Exposure yesterday, so he had the time of his life. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I think I heard that.
Yeah, the music he was writing and stuff, Bear Exposure. So.
Oh yeah, I did hear it.
Because Wonderhussy
I know you didn't watch Carl's live.
No, I don't. Go ahead.
He talked to Dinger about me.
What'd he say?
Dinger just said that, which it's funny. It's funny to hear about this, like over the span of time. Because, like, I just do this stuff kind of jacking around, like, whenever I'm bored. But Dinger was like, well, he was in my comments for about 8 months. And then I just got tired of his shit. And I'm thinking, man, I can't believe I told him for 8 months, like, I really need to get a life.
So he was all mad, huh?
He also thinks that I need to show my face.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he said something about that I use the multiple accounts, which is, it's only sort of true. I just changed my name.
Right.
It's the same account. And then he said that I won't show my face, which, I mean, I guess I could show my face, but why? So he can watch it? But he listens to the show. He outed himself. He said that I inspired him because I said that he was never going to get to 1,000 subs. So it's not like that. It's not like that was at the beginning of one of your shows, because I usually call in the middle or the end.
That's why I always
listen. He listens.
That's what I like when you come on late or Carl comes on and he says something that means they're listening. Because I would do that to Haggy family when I was feuding. I would say something at the very, very end, and then Jeff Haggy would talk about it on his podcast. So meaning on a video, because he would listen all the way through. So I would I call that a troll at the end. You plant, it's a plant at the end to prove that people are listening to us. Because BlindViews was bitching yesterday in his live stream that we all want to be like him, and who's the only ones who talk about him? We do. Nobody else does. And I don't want to, that's it. So he listens, and I appreciate that. I mean, the opening montage, I had a problem with my mouse, so I had no music for a while. It's just me and my reverb until I charged the. So I was real quick. I left work to go down to the sports show. I stopped at a bar, and on the way out, I did a beer and exposure. I decided to play something called Monkey Money, I think it was. So $5, right? So the first pull was a 1. So I'm thinking $1, right? So I give it to her. I pull the next 4, and I go, I'll just hit one more. And she goes, nope. She goes, you get to pull it off the wall or something. I go, what are you talking about? So she pulls the first one off, puts it in front of me, $300.
Whoa.
I'm like, Jesus. I've won a couple times. Like, I don't play a lot, but I'm like, well, beer and exposure, be very, very proud. So I gave.
Are you talking about pull tab?
Yeah, pull tabs. I'm like, Jesus. I couldn't believe it.
So I used to, I live sort of a boring social life now, but I used to party a lot. Mm-hmm. And one time I was so hammered drunk that I bought the machine entirely out of pull tab.
No.
Like, I bought the whole machine out of pull tab, and I did not win enough money to break even on what it cost me.
Well, Mystic Lake.
The person at the bar was like, I can't refill those, dude. I'm like, that's fine. I'm going to buy all of them.
Because Mystic Lake Casino, in the middle of the casino, I'd say maybe before the remodel 20 years ago, there was like a pull tab area, right? You just buy them, and there was a guy probably in his 40s, and he was just opening them, throwing them in the garbage. He was standing there he had like a stack of maybe 100 of them, and he was just throwing them. I mean, like I said, I got lucky with $300. I paid $5. I gave her 20. I gave the lady a $20 tip. I played two $10 for ALS, whatever that is, and for either you get 10 grand. Or you get a side-by-side or a John Deere, and what do you want to call those things? Raffle. So I did that for fun, but I left. I enriched that lady. I enriched Sue Ellen, and I gave her $100 for Chicago. And I put the rest in my pocket. I mean, I got lucky. That's the way I've had another time $100 one time. We won some money up in Randall, and it pissed off her dad because we didn't share it, which we never said was going to. Her dad was pissed because we didn't share it.
Yeah, why do I have to share?
Well, because they were already pulling tabs, right? So we pull in, and we sit at a table, and she puts 10. But whenever we're at a bar, she'll put $10 out in front of me and slap it down. We're at a VFW, and she goes, points. I go, okay, and we'll play together. Me and her always she share, but we sat at a separate table while we're drinking a grain belt, right? Me and her were sharing it, right? And she pulls one up, and I thought, where it was, $300, where the hell it was? I can't remember where it was. And her dad, I go, what do you mean? They go, I'm not sharing with you. He was pissed like a good year. The people in that town are real, 300 people. When you win something, because one time me and her won $1,000 on something, and what they don't even live here, and blah blah blah. Well, it was a raffle. We won $1,000 raffle. and we won it. It's like they were pissed because we don't live there, but her mom and dad are from there, so it's always that small town kind of behavior. And there was some grudge on her mom for years on something that she had won or something. So there was a lot of that in that town. It's a small town, 300 some. Great town. I miss her mom and dad being up there, but he was mad at being shared. I go, what are you talking about? He was pissed. I'm like, you guys were already pulling already, So
your open faced hot beef looks good. That reminds me. I used to work at a place that made those.
Yep.
And I haven't had one in 20 years.
That's where I won that money on the way out the door. So because I made it through the tunnel in record time. I'm gonna stop at this place. Oh, I love that place. I eat there all the time when I get a chance. But yeah, it's a really good Sammy.
So before I forget to ask, are you mad at Beef Stew?
No. Why?
He thinks you're mad at him.
No. I'm disappointed that he wants to make fun of the would I shower in the shower at Penn State. I'm disappointed that he would make fun of that.
That he made that you showered in. You don't think that's funny?
The
video.
You're making funny of something that to me is a very serious offense. I get it. like I said, Catholic Church is from the ground. I get it. You can do anything else. Well, I guess, but that's just something. You're crawling over a kid got molested. I get it. I'm not overly pissed. I'm just disappointed that he's being that pedo protector. And that's just you're kind of going down that road. I just don't like it. But I'm not mad at the guy. I just don't. I think it's inappropriate to something like that. It's just my personal opinion. I'm far from going to kill the guy.
What if he made one that you were burning the Catholic churches to the ground?
Then I would be happy. Yes. Then I'd be happy.
No, he made another video, like another Styler talk video or whatever, where he's sitting there with the sunglasses.
Okay. And what do you have to say?
He talks about life and vibes. He talks about Miss Vicky. But anyway, he said that he thinks that you must be mad at him because you haven't called him when you're doing the show and you stopped tagging him in the video.
Yeah, I tag certain people, and he knows where I'm at. I tag BlindViews. I miss it. I don't think Dinger's got me blocked, so I can't tag him. So he was supposed to call the shows. You want me to call Carl or not?
Dinger's not gonna call the show.
Should I call Carl?
Yeah, call him. I still got probably 20 minutes.
Perfect. Good time. Hang on, there we go. Let me go here, Carl. Let me go, Carl. Let me see, Carl. Let me go. Here we go, Carl.
Hello.
Hey, Carl. Hang on a second, Carl.
Hey,
you're here with. We just had Scooter on, but you're here with the group home.
Oh, cool. What's up, KC?
Yeah. Oh, nothing. I got a pocket full of quarters, so I was able to use the payphone.
Awesome.
So you said Dinger might call the show?
I didn't get a hold of him.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
I had to go watch his video after you talked to him on the phone, and he was so pissed at me. I just wanted to check in because I haven't seen one of his videos for a while. But there's this most recent video he made, Carl, last night, where he has like the black shirt on and his beard looks really big, and he's got the goofy hat on.
Yeah.
He did something in that video that's absolutely hilarious, and none of his fans noticed it because they're not smart. In the video, he was talking about how many times that Sarasota Tim had to stop and like edit the video because you could tell he was getting worked up. And while Dinger is talking about it, he makes almost every single word that he says a cut in the video. And it's obvious that he did it. And I bet he cuts that like 10 or 15 times. And I was dying laughing. And nobody mentioned it in the comments. And I can't tell him how funny it was because he has me blocked. So please tell him that I appreciated that humor. I was dying laughing.
So
he's talking about how much Sarasota Tim cut it up, and he cut his video intentionally 15 times easy. It's so funny.
So what happened with Sarasota Tim? What happened?
Nothing exciting happened yesterday anyway. I mean, why wouldn't you just be able to talk straight through? I did.
Sarasota Tim made some weird, like, I didn't watch it. I did go back and just check it because after I watched Dinger's video, he was just making like a video talking about Social Security. But you can tell he got off on like a weird tangent or something and went back later and cut it out several times, I guess, according to Dinger.
Oh,
the
that's
Dinger
crazy.
video was hilarious.
Yeah, Life of Vibe is doubling down.
I didn't see her.
I don't understand. There's something about a small claims court. I mean, really?
Yeah, that's what what's his name? We had Scooter on. I guess she did another live stream, so she's just going off the deep end. So
Scooter.
yeah, he was on. Scotty was on.
Scooter watches her
Stein.
live stream.
He was just on.
Oh, okay, cool.
He was just on with me. So
Was he okay with her outing him?
No, I don't think I think he actually sent her money to say thank you. So he actually sent her money.
Oh, okay.
So I told him, I said, the reason why she found you because she went to your live stream to anticipate it, and you were there. That's why she found your picture, because that's the first thing going to go to is a live stream, thinking there's going to be a picture of you, and you happen to be at the beginning of the video. So that's why she found you. So that was her first look.
Yeah, she didn't look through all of his.
Yeah,
I got that too. I don't think. Because I think Beef Stew said the same thing, like that.
Yeah.
That Scooter said that she must have looked through all of his videos.
No, she went to.
I found it too, Cowboy.
Yeah, so she went to the live stream and saw it real quick. So it isn't like you can go through mine. I'm pretty easy to find, and same with Carl. But she went to where she thought she would see it was a live stream, and there it was. So that's all she needed was one look. Because live streams usually you show your face, not always, but usually. So. Yeah, she's a little obsessed, man. She's been gone for a while now. She's making up for lost time, kind of like good sex if you're gone for 6 months. So she's really kind of going to town on people. So obsessing, doing these 3.5 hour streams. I'm like, Jesus, she's kind of like thick and rich. I think she wants to have a sexual relation with that man. I think she really wants to get involved with him.
I'm trying to figure out if she's listening to us or not.
Well, she probably is.
I don't think so. I don't think she is.
I haven't heard anything that would make me think that.
Okay.
Well, and the reason that I don't think she is because I think that, like, I don't watch her enough to form my own personal opinion. So I'm just going by what you say, Carl, and like the past videos. I really think that she is like an angry man hater.
Yep.
And I don't think she could stomach 5 minutes of one of these things without just getting like legitimately offended and upset. So I don't think she listens.
Yeah, did you see that short? Kentucky
the one that
he's
Beef
just
Stew
a
made?
man. I hate him.
Yeah, Kentucky Talk. He didn't really do anything wrong, but he's a man, and I hate him.
Yeah, I love that.
I was telling Cowboy right before we called you that when you were live and you talked to Dinger on the phone, that he outed himself as listening to the show because he said that I inspired him when I said that he would never get to 1,000.
Yeah, well, I think he's always wanted to be on the show. He just wanted to get over 1,000 before he did it. That's my thought. He hasn't told me that directly. That's what I think.
I still like when he got all bitter about the fake Dinger. He was so pissed about that. He was so mad about that.
I was just trying to make him money.
God, that was funny. He was. I watched that back. He was so pissed off. He was so mad. That was.
Well, Dinger's a little sensitive. He tries to pretend he isn't, but he is.
Well, just like I called you Santa Claus. He got all bitter about that. And you play Santa Claus, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, I didn't really understand why I would think that's offensive.
I mean, isn't it like I'm calling
and
you...
like with the Scotty thing, I'm like, if you don't care, I don't care.
Right. It's like calling you Lucifer. Then we have a problem. I mean, not really, but that's, it's a negative, calling you Satan's grandson or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, there's words we talk about that you don't say. Yeah.
Right. I mean, come on, man.
I just remembered something that I was going to tell you, Cowboy, and it's perfect because Carl might not have caught this yet. New York Dan is making a paid membership for stock advice, and it's $30 a month.
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Sure, the dimwit? Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you will.
I'm going to do it so I can cook expired hot dogs in an Instant Pot like that.
Is that okay with the FCC? Can you do that?
Oh my God.
Well, you're not supposed to charge. I think if you make a written disclaimer that you are not giving financial advice, that you're simply stating your like personal stuff, I think then you can have memberships. But I don't think he can advertise it like he's giving tips. I think he has to specifically put that like he's just like blogging or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was like $5 a month, I would totally do it for 1 month just so I could see the videos. But I'm not going to give him $30.
Hell no.
I am going to give Miss Vicky $2.99.
So he's going to have.
You're soft for Miss Vicky.
Well, it's because I told you. Once you realize that you're like really hurting somebody's feelings, you have to stop. Cowboy.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Who am I hurting?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Hey, I've been listening to these shorts from this chick. She's a weather girl, and she's been reading the hater comments about her being thick and rich. It's hilarious, the shorts on this woman. She reads the hater about how she's thick and rich. She's a big woman. They made that you're built for she's built for
oh yes,
those are the
she's
best.
in Missouri.
Yes, she's gorgeous. That woman is absolutely drop dead gorgeous, and she's thick and she's rich, and she makes comments. People tweet at her, and people are making comments. And she loves doing it. She reads it. You were built for a strong winter. You're made for breeding. It's just hilarious. She reads
them in her news voice. Yeah,
Yep.
It's really funny.
It's my God.
She's actually like a bodybuilder or something.
She's beautiful. I mean, that woman is thick and rich.
Yeah.
She is thick and she is rich. But no, I mean, what's that's a compliment. She's thick and rich. That's what she is. I'm sorry, there's nothing wrong. I'm not calling her obese.
But I think just like you don't agree that these two can make the shower in the shower at Penn
That's fine.
State.
But I'm not gonna. I mean, that's fine.
You can have a different interpretation.
It's a little different. It's not. Listen, it's not illegal to be thick and rich. It is illegal to hurt children. That's what I'm telling you. Okay, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. Yes or no? Okay.
100%.
And I get it.
I don't think
It's not. I'm not trying to be overly mean. I'm just complimenting. I've been on a lot of women in the beauty business, and she's a beautiful woman. She's thick and she's rich, and that's a compliment. To like it or not. I'm not being mean to her, but she's.
I think the difference is for her, right? The difference for her and the women that you know in person is,
right.
You were friendly with them,
and they made money on being thick and rich. The models I've dealt with were beautiful.
They know that you're not being like.
Right.
Yeah, I get it. No.
My job was to make
her much worse than that.
My job was to make these women beautiful. Period. When I was at that beauty place. So, and I get it. I mean, I understand people want to call me all kinds of names, but it's not illegal to be thick. It is illegal to hurt children. So I know, Carl, you've had different opinion on that behavior, but I call out when you shower in the shower. You used to put my stuff in all the time, like the way
I don't think you should do either.
What? Thick and rich?
Or shower in the shower.
I don't care. You don't think I do shower in the shower at Penn State or burn the church to the ground? Come on.
No. Carl's saying you shouldn't shower in the shower at Penn State.
But that's the way it goes, man. You know how I am. I tell her how it is. It's the way she is. The way she goes, as you like to repeat. The way she goes.
That's the way she goes.
Yeah.
Hey, Cowpote, have you lived in your house ever since it's been built?
I'm sorry, what?
Have you lived in your house ever since it's been built?
Have I what? Have I been in my house?
Did you buy your house from somebody that lived there, or
yes,
did you buy
I'm the second buyer. I'm the second owner. Why? What's up?
Well, you don't know what's happened in that
I
house.
totally agree. I know my brother died in our family house, and I don't think they know that. And the house next to him, 2 people died in the same room. The house next to me. 2 people died in that house, the house next to my brother's house. The original owner and Mr. Spielman both died in that house, in that room, on that bed.
And you don't know that they haven't remodeled the showers.
I know. I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter. You're still in there. I get it.
You only have to disclose the deceased thing if it was a crime, right?
Mm-hmm. I guess.
Well, then what about the square feet of land that Christ was crucified on? You can't walk on that land.
I get. You're gonna start saying, "I get it. I get. I will stand by my phrase. I get it."
Because forever on earth, you can't shower.
I understand. Carl,
Penn State down and
Carl, you're not going to change my Carl. You're not going to change my mind. You're
you can't
not.
go there and take a shower.
I'm not going to change my mind. I'm sorry. You can try to guilt me into it. I will not change my mind on speaking for children. I'm sorry. Color me an idiot. Go for it. But I will not change my. Would you shower in the shower?
I'm just saying, there's got to be a time when it expires.
No,
I mean,
it's
really.
not, because it's still there. Just Adam Wu's house. Would you live in Adam Wu's house? He died in his bed. I don't think so. The guy died in that house. Burned
I
through.
bet you someone's going to live there and they're not going to know.
Good for them. Just like with what's it, Jeffrey Dahmer. They tore down the apartment. Would you live in that house? Would you live in the apartment complex where people were eaten alive? I mean, come on. I get it.
Well, once it gets a bunch of notoriety, then they have to.
Right. So
Most of the time, people just die and nobody knows.
correct.
Did Adam the Woo own? Was it a normal house?
Yes,
Did he own the house?
he owned that house. He owned that house in
Yeah, the
Celebrate.
townhouse.
He owned it.
Man,
Just
somebody's
some
going to pay a lot of
townhouse.
money for that.
In Orlando.
Well, like I told Carl, to be a heartless little bastard, me and Carl, with the money that we think we have, we talk to his parents and say, we'll buy the whole lock, stock, and barrel. Everything in the house, all his belongings, pay the house off. He was born in Tupelo, Mississippi, okay? So we take our belongings. We have you do the grunt work. You pack everything up, the bed, the whole 9 yards. We build the same kind of house in Tupelo, Mississippi, and call it the Daily Woo Museum. And we have the bed, and we put like they want to make a, what do you want to call it, a cutout of him laying on the bed with his eyes closed. We have carpetbagger over with a camera videotaping him, all the YouTubers in the room videotaping with the camera. So, and we pay for people to come see the Daily Woos. There's a dark room. We have a special room for blind views because it's dark, you can't see. So you walk in, you can't see anything. That's a blind views room. But we pimp and prostitute till we get our money back, and then we auction everything off for charity and burn the house to the ground. What do you think? That's what we do.
Well,
I've got better things to do.
Well, come on. You
there's
got
a lot of whoopee in.
But they would come. If we did do that, if me and Carl did do that, we would make money. Trust me. Because they already want a statue. Somebody named a crocodile after him at the Gator place he loved in Florida. They named a big crocodile called the Woo after him. A croc, a big one. They called
Well,
the Woo.
let's see if we outlive Wonderhussy. Maybe we'll do something with that.
Well, today she was whining because she's going to go to a class, the 101, to be a better YouTuber because she's not making any money. She was, today I'm lonely and I'm not making any money, and tomorrow's a big meet and greet, give her money. So she's doing a pre-video to dry bag. She's going to go to some 101 class and learn how to make more money on YouTube, and she's now going to distribute Wednesday and Sunday. And the guy wants to do a longer videos because it's watch time. She doesn't realize you can do a 25-minute video. People will listen to the whole thing if it's got better content, okay? Period.
Well, she had a better voice.
Yes, I totally agree.
That voice.
If I was banging her, I'd have a mouth over her mouth and go, let's just have at it, man. You just be quiet, turn the music up real loud, and I'd have headsets on or something while I'm doing it or something, because she does scream a lot. I get it. But she's...
Yeah, what was that movie? The rain in Spain falls gently.
I know. But I listened to one today on the way home from the sports thing, and she was whining. She does these every 6 months. Feel sorry for me. I'm not making any money. I want to grow my channel. And it's like, okay, woman, you do too many filler videos. I love you dearly. But now she's going to go Wednesdays and Sundays because somebody told her when to put them out. So... I get it. She's going to do if you go listen to the video, you'll listen to her if you get a chance. And she bitches about it, and she's a loner, and then she's doing her meet and greet tomorrow, so you can go down there and meet her and give her money. It's a meet and money thing, a 3-hour, which you know would be 6 hours. So tomorrow's money time for Wonderhussy. So
the thumbnail that you put on your video that is Wonderhussy, and then some guy. Who's that other person?
that's Wandering Gypsy. That's her friend.
Not my type of lady.
That's her friend who Wonderhussy introduced us to, and they're going to be meeting and greeting tomorrow, and they're going to be giving. She's trying to sell. Wandering Gypsy's trying to sell her cookbooks to people for $30, which no one's going to buy. No one cares. Just like with Carolyn RV trying to sell calendars, no one's going to buy a $25 calendar. Nobody. Okay, I make calendars for myself, my sister, and a friend, and it cost me whatever. No one would buy a calendar from me. Who in the hell would buy a calendar for me? Moral system of stuff.
Would you buy a Miss Vicky calendar?
Sorry, I mean my wife keeps.
Would you buy a Miss Vicky calendar?
Would I buy a Miss Vicky calendar, thick and rich?
Yeah, like let's say, and I don't mean this in like the like salacious sense. Like let's say there was a Miss Vicky calendar and it was like a fall photo and she has a sweater, and then there's a Christmas Miss Vicky photo, and then there's a January and she's like sledding down a hill, and then February is Valentine's Day and she's like with Cupid. Would you buy a Miss Vicky calendar?
Did you see her short where she's driving in a purple Jeep?
Hey, you guys, here's Sue Ellen real quick. Here's Sue Ellen here. Here's Sue Ellen. Here's Sue Ellen.
Who am I
Hello?
How's that?
Who am I talking to?
Hi, this is Casey Grits from the group home.
Hey, how are you?
And Carl.
Hold on.
Hey, what's up? How come he didn't introduce you? What kind of podcast host is this?
I don't know what kind of podcast this is.
Is tonight shrimp night, Sue Ellen? Shrimp?
Did it? Oh, this is so loud. Hold on. He's trying to fix
He
it.
got his dog collar to walk him around the lake.
I try my best. It's a difficult job, but someone got to do it.
I am sure that it's a very difficult job.
And I don't get paid for it.
Yeah,
He said he shared his full tab money with you.
Wow.
Only $100.
Yeah, woohoo. That's not going to buy much in Chicago.
I wouldn't need half. He kept 2/3 of it to himself.
What are you guys up to?
No good.
Shenanigans.
We're trying to tell him that he's a little too crass with Miss Vicky.
Okay, I have to run here. I have to do something real quick. Nice talking to both of you.
Bye.
It's good meeting you.
All right, take care.
Bye.
All right, guys, there you go. It was too loud for her. She couldn't handle that. So.
Today there's been lots of people on the show today.
Yeah, Sue Ellen made her first appearance in a long time. Fearmonger Radio.
Long
I
time
know, and
listener,
you
first time
didn't even introduce her.
I said
She's a member of the board.
So yeah, she's a board member of Speculation Sports. So I would buy a thick and rich calendar. I would buy if she made one, I would make one of her. I wouldn't buy Wonderhussy because she's half naked in hers. I don't really care. I'd buy a thick and rich one.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can talk to Miss Vicky about making some calendars. She should do it.
Yeah, thick and rich. Called Miss Vicky is thick and rich. I'd buy one from her. I would. Absolutely, I would. I put my
I'm gonna
money.
become a member of her channel.
All right, I'll buy one. So we got 3 calendars pre-sold.
Beef Stew will buy one.
Oh, Beef Stew would too as
We
well.
got 4 calendars.
Yeah, he's gonna be mad that I didn't call him, but I just said, he'll just come on here and complain and piss and moan and whatever else. So
Yeah, he was crying that you don't love him anymore.
really, I didn't.
We talked about it.
He was whining, huh?
Yeah.
That's why Cowboys fired up about Penn State.
Yeah, that's the way she goes.
Yeah.
Because Beef Stew made him shower in the shower.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I thought it was funny like he thought, but I guess you didn't think so.
It's not that bad. It's disappointing he has to make that on there, but that nothing I can do about it.
He said he's not mad at him, though. You said you're not mad.
No.
Yeah, you got to get all serious every once in a while, and it comes out of left field.
Right.
Do you have to go so you can...
Well, you guys talk real quick, and I go potty, then we'll end it. Okay, go ahead and talk.
Oh, okay.
All right, talk amongst yourselves.
Are you working
so
today,
I'm
Carl?
busy. Yeah, I'm delivering right now.
Oh.
It kind of sucked because I had a thing and I dropped it while I was loading it in my car. So I was a good little boy and I went back in and bought one with my own money. Rather than just leave them a busted up one.
Then they would have
Even
to do
though
the
I could
return policy, like...
Well, I could probably get away with it and it wouldn't hurt me, but I got to live with myself, so,
Yeah. I don't
be a
blame
good
you.
boy.
Did you see...
It's my mistake anyway.
So I commented on Darling's video, and she said, "I wish Sarasota Tim would call the show."
That would be good.
I wish Darling would call the show.
Well, real quick,
What would you ask Sarasota Tim if he called the show?
I don't know.
What would I ask him?
I would tell him, don't strike people. Let people talk about you. That's what I would tell him. I'd say just let people talk about you. Don't strike the man hater. Call out your haters by name. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would tell them.
Yeah. I think these have to be people that are laughing at him or don't care about him.
Correct. Gentlemen.
I would tell him, go ahead.
I must be going. Any final phrases? I appreciate both calling in the show. I appreciate you both coming on.
Yes, my final statement is I would not shower.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I would not shower in the shower.
I would not. But I appreciate you calling the show, and I appreciate you coming on.
She's a first-round draft pick.
Yeah,
And that she deserves a proper introduction.
Yeah, she does. Okay, she is first round draft. She can't handle the sound in her ears. It was too loud. So I go, well, that's the way she works. I said, I can't help it.
Well, get her own headphones.
Well, she can call in the show next time. She can call the show. So I've told her to be before. Anyways.
She knows the number.
Exactly. You guys, thank you very much for coming on the show. I appreciate it.
All right, we'll see you.
All right, there they go. So anyways, let's say eyes have the glory here. Let's finish it out. So I appreciate people. We had the beginning was kind of, but that's the way she goes. Eyes of glory. Appreciate it. Eyes of glory. Anyways, guys, I wouldn't shower in the shower. Anyways, guys, it is fear-mongering radio. We appreciate everybody that comes to the show. Remember the military, the armed forces, the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines and the Navy, the Merchant Coast Guard uniform. We always talk about World War I and World War II. Forgotten war in Vietnam. All the wars we've shot balls the side of oak trees. They commit to valid adjudicate rape up on the Hill, Donald J. Trump. And I wouldn't shower in the shower. Penn State. It's not very Christian to be doing. When it comes to... You can't watch two women, because it's gay sex if you want to staple a man to a fence. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Okay? Not a very Christian to be doing. Okay? Put a condom on prevent AIDS, herpes, gonorrhea, and in the penis. That's all we're asking. And don't drink and drive. Call someone, murder someone. We appreciate Sue Ellen coming on the show, Scooter coming on the show, Group Home coming on the show. And call Santa Claus. Dinger, call the show. Dinger, call the show. Call the show. And I mean call the show. Just call the show. Not that tough. Fear-mongering radio. Yep, I love this Eyes of Glory. We have the time of our lives here. Guess have a good weekend. Maybe we'll do another fear-mongering this weekend. But this weekend we'll have the RV show. Scooter, make some money out there in the casino. Everybody out there, don't shower in the shower at Penn State. It's not a very Christian to be doing. Start burning Catholic churches to the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, this voice, Fear-mongering Radio, we are out.